Hello, Namaste, my beautiful souls. Again, I'm here with a personal read, and I just want to thank everybody for all your emails and your comments. You are my boost, you keep me encouraged. If anybody's interested in a personal read, all the information is below. On Sundays, I am also doing a Sunday healing circle, and that's for basically everybody that wants to tune in and listen to the YouTube videos. Any ideas or things you would like to see as far as healing, go ahead and give me an email and we'll go on that topic. So I am a healer. I'm a Reiki master, and I do pranic healing. I'm a spiritual healer. I do believe that our faith, our trust, and our spirit stays connected with God, and we do heal ourselves. Okay, so anybody have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and just shoot me an email. And I love receiving your emails, but understand that I do have two jobs, and working graveyard is not really easy, because I come home at 4 a.m. and I got to find 4 hours of sleep and then head to the next job. So just bear with me during my breaks, during my lunch. I will continue the correspondence with all of you. You are my boost again, and I thank you, and I'm grateful for all of you. And we're on this journey together, and we're all seeking the final destination. So on with the reading. So the question is, where do I stand right now with this relationship? And I pull out, that overall the energy is, again, there's a lot playing, there's a lot of analyzing, there's a lot of rethinking. And the rethinking isn't like rethinking about the relationship, it's just rethinking about just everything that is happening, everything that's going to happen, and where I stand, who I am, and what I'm doing. I did pull a card from my Whispers of Ganesh, so I do have one oracle card that did fall out. But on with your reading is more so like I feel like there is an opening up. There is almost not going to say a new beginning, because you've already been in a relationship with this person, so it's not so much a new beginning, but it's more like a transformation in a new direction. There is this opening up, and there's a heart to heart. There's an intense love that you both share. It's like this energy of overall love and caring and understanding. It's going to be like a renewal of the love that you have. Of course, you are on this journey, and I do see that, the journey goes on, and there is a lot of growth, a lot of spiritual growth, As a couple, you guys are able to communicate openly and honestly, and, it's more like a teamwork, which is an excellent relationship. But there is definitely a lot of guidance. So if you're at some point of where you're questioning what's going on with this relationship, just know that right now there is like a sense of solitude for spiritual growth. God just has a way of bringing things up to the surface inside of our soul realm, so that we do cause some type of conflict, because I do see that there is like almost like an inner conflict going on, whether this is with yourself or with him. Again, I pull, I have the king here, which would represent a sun sign or somebody of that nature, a fire sign. Somebody that's like very analytical, wants to know more about everything, is honest and upfront about feelings, and just analyzes the situation in practical and detailed ways. They speak their mind mindfully and with purpose. So it's a very, very strong character. So whether that's you or it's him, there's just like overall a lot of communication, a lot of heart to heart, a lot of communication, and a lot of growth. But as it, the teamwork is excellent. And you have like messages or communications that will be coming in, which will be long. You know, maybe you'll spend a couple hours on the phone. This is coming in. So because this is coming in, I'm almost thinking maybe there is a like this conflict that's going on right now where you guys are not really speaking fully, but there is that deep, intense conversation that's coming in, perhaps hours on the phone, maybe even in person. There's a lot going on inside of your mind. And I'm feeling, as far as both of you, there's a lot going on inside of your mind, and because of the solitude and being led, basically the Spirit is leading you and leading you into a time of solitude. And the time of solitude is basically so that you can reflect and reflect on yourself and do that inner growth and the spiritual awareness. There's there I feel like there's some tests that are coming your way, but these are just more tests to confirm like the abilities that you have within your soul. Also maybe, you know, even to do some self-evaluation. It's like a struggle in the mind, you know, and conflict in the mind. And not so much that I see like and this could be him, where, you know, there's just this conflict in his mind right now, because things are coming up that need to be dealt with, and because he could be the one that analyzes things so much, and because things are coming up, he's analyzing them, and that's causing some type of a conflict. So if he does lash out or say things to you where it's kind of like, what are you talking about? Understand that this is like an inner conflict that's going on within himself because of that analytical brain that he has. And there's a lot of thinking. Again, you know, there's tests that are coming. There's a lot of tests that are coming your way for both of you guys and for this relationship. You guys have excellent teamwork though. So getting through these tests is not going to be that hard. You know, and it's a renewal. So the stuff that's coming out of the mind, the conflict, and the stuff that has to be released, and, you know, just the evaluation that he or you are taking on yourself. Again, you know, in the twin flame, you know, we have the masculine and the feminine energy. So, you know, just adjust to, you know, if it's you or if it's him. I do see, you know, that there is going to be that coming together, that rejoice, that rite to passage. There's a lot of trust and there is a lot of love in the relationship, but right now there's a lot of self analyzing going on, and because of so much that's playing on the mind, so much it's just stuff that has to come up and come out, and it's part of the journey. It's part of the journey, and definitely being led by the Spirit. So don't you know, really over analyze yourself. You need to just kind of go with the flow, because it is a renewing experience, a part of the journey that you're going on right now. And, you know, there is the rite to passage. You know, I see this as a rite to passage, which means, you know, you guys are like, it's almost coming out like with the renewal right here, and almost like being like born again. Like, yes, this is something totally different, because a lot of stuff is going on in the conflict and, you know, the self-evaluation. And so that's where a lot of the renewal comes in, because when we go through a transformation where we evaluate ourselves, and because, you know, we analyze so much, it's going to take time. And this may be, you know, a lot of the testing that I see coming. So, you know, just basically be patient and just know, you know, you're on the right path. You're on that journey. You know, things seem hard, and maybe, I can't think of the word, but things, you know, they seem hard, or you know, like, they appear to be something that they're not. But it is just growing and, you know, moving forward on the journey. But, you know, there is that analyzing that's going on. And so that analyzing is like bringing up a lot of stuff. And a lot of that stuff may be negative. So, you know, let it flow, let it go. And, you know, just constantly, you know, be that love and that unconditional love, that no matter what, you know, you're love. And you're that unconditional love. And so from my Whispers of Ganesh, I pulled enlightenment. You see Ganesh, he's purple, and, you know, purple is royalty. Purple is, you know, your connection with God, your connection with Source, enlightenment. I really feel right now it's time to really encourage you to meditate, maybe do some healing. just with the intention when you're meditating, just meditate and just have your connection with God, and find your higher self, and go with that. Again, like the testing of your abilities. So I'm wondering, maybe spiritually, you do have a call and a purpose, and now this is part of your solitude to focus on, and for that purpose that you have to kind of grow or to come out. Also, it's kind of a reminder when you see Ganesh like this, is just to really enjoy living life on earth. The more you can do to realize the limited programs and the emotional patterns that we have, the more quickly and easily you will manifest your desires. And you can create a life as you intend it, So just go with the flow, and just do a lot of, what do we say, self-evaluation, coming together with yourself, with your higher self, and achieve enlightenment, full enlightenment. So whatever spiritual gift that you do have to contribute to the world and to help humanity, start to focus on that, and just keep going and enjoy that energy. And the purple energy, which is your connection to source. So when you meditate and you see colors in your eyes and in your mind's eyes, when you see purple, you know that you're connected with the source. So I hope this answers your questions, and I thank you for your subscription and for requesting a read. And any questions or comments that you have, you can go ahead and leave them below or email me. Okay, I thank you. And to all of my subscribers out there, always remember to live your day with love, laughter, and harmony. Namaste.